So we are going to make a couple of appearances on Amabishop, and I thought, you know what, this is worth a little bit of our conversation. Let's go ahead and talk about it. And if you haven't seen the particular trailer, this is it right here.
Uhlelo lamabishop libuyile.
He-expose dikereke le rona ka mokgwa o re tshwereng batho ka teng.
Almost 6 young men lost their lives, and they were instructed to go for a ritual washing.
There is a man that is serving 3 life sentences, but he says that he was fighting a snake.
The same dress code created that opportunity today.
And so that's the trailer that came out. And recently they did have an episode that came out this particular recent Sunday. And it was playing about 8 o'clock in the evening or so. Now, you might notice that this particular season of Amabishop, it's a bit of a different one. I think this one it's about 30 minutes. It's not like the previous one. I think the last one was about an hour, was about 45 minutes long. And so this recent season is a little bit more smaller. Now, personally, I haven't seen the episode yet. I haven't seen the episode just yet. And so I'm still yet to see what y'all guys saw on that one, but which particular episode they aired or whatnot. I just had people sending me messages saying, Ricky, we saw you on this show. Yeah, I wasn't on there. I wasn't watching it. I didn't manage to actually watch it when it played this particular time. But we are on the recent season. Now, I am actually in Appearance to about 3 episodes. I don't know if all episodes will play out or if they kind of did other episodes. There was roughly about 3 episodes that I am really intensely looking forward to. Also, there is another very hectic topic that was had over there. But I'm not going to talk about all of those right now until they actually come out, and then I'll tell you my full thoughts on it. I think I will extend those episodes by giving my full thoughts out here. I was not there as a panelist, so just want to be very clear. I was there as a guest, okay? And so a guest, it's either you have a topic that adds to the current subject that they are talking about. And you might have seen in the trailer, there is Pastor November, which is the man who was there dancing, wearing women's clothes and whatnot. And so that is where I had actually met him when we did the interview, that thing. So if you can remember when that episode came out, when I actually interviewed him, that's when we shot that episode. And so it wasn't shot that far long ago. And so I wasn't on that episode. I did mention that he was there for a different shoot. So the shoot that he was there for was that one which you're seeing on the trailer, where he is going to answer the why, the how, and why this entire thing that he's doing. Why is he so hell-bent on doing it continuously? And so my biggest interest was there was about 3 different subjects that we did that I was extremely interested in. And also on this particular episode that we are thinking, I just wanted to mention that I will extend the topics. So you're going to see me for very small segments on this, because I'm not one of the panelists. The panelists are the ones that are there for the entire show, for majority of the show. You get to hear their thoughts throughout and whatnot. I'm on a very small segment where I might just even intro the subject and bringing in a new element to the subject or a case study. So bringing in a case study, it's like they are talking about river worship, and then I come and talk about a case study on river worship that turned dangerous or one way or another. So that's kind of like what you're going to see on this recent thing. I'm not describing what's going to be on the whole show. I'm just telling you the parts that I was contributing for. I will come back and I'll do extended episodes on them so you get to hear what my thoughts were on them. Now, like I stated, I haven't seen the episode that aired on Sunday. Once I have seen it, I did hear that I was there. So after I've seen it, then I'll tell you what my full thoughts are. Because since when they were shooting, they might have shot for a 40-minute episode, for a 45-minute episode, and the segment which I was on was 5 minutes, which means they might cut out a lot of the stuff that I said. Or they might cut out somebody's statement. So it's better that I come back and full on say what exactly my thoughts were throughout. It was a very different experience, honestly. It's quite a platform, but also we see these things, we see these particular platforms that we go to as platforms for us to reach a different person, okay? And so it's of value, even if I'm there for 5 seconds. It's value. Someone asks, who's that kid? You know, and then one of you guys will be there, no, that one is this one, you see? So then it keeps on the conversation and it brings them back to, so that way we can break down the subjects on its full scales. And so don't be vexed by how long I'm there, okay? Yeah, do make the request that I am there, like full on, okay? I'm making the request. I'm making the request to say that I be a panelist, but at the moment I'm just a guest. Because as a guest, it's a very small it's a very small spot you have, and you say what you say, and then it might move on to the next thingy. I think also the viewpoint of how the show is shot, it might also help, but I'll talk about that once we do the review, once I've seen the episode. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Don't be vexed by seeing me for less than 5 minutes. I'm there as a guest. The panelists are the ones that actually get to discuss a lot more extensive on the subject. Now, for you guys here on YouTube, you are used to me. So you're like, Ricky would have had more to say. Yes. The thing is, the people that are, some of the panelists, might be just pastors that don't research these subjects extensively. We sit and research the subjects extensively, like on the heavy, you know? And for somebody, they might think, but Ricky, it would have been heavily beneficial if but we understand the format that they have is that they have people that are panelists that people get used to and stuff like that. It becomes like a discussion show where you have frequent people, and then you have people like me that come in, visit in to kind of comment here and there. So the rest of the season, I might not be there for all the episodes, but we did shoot 3 to 4 different episodes with Amabishop for this particular new season. We were shooting from last year, and those episodes will air from now. I'm not sure if they're gonna air all the way until November or so, because there is a couple of episodes, but we are going to be on 3 to 4 episodes, and so we are grateful for the time. And also, bear in mind, somebody sees us there commenting about thingy, they call us somewhere else. They call us somewhere else, they call us somewhere else, and before you know it, they call us to a place where we can have a full-on conversation. There was another show that we did shoot for. I'll give you a heads up once it comes, but that's the thing. Once you come to a point where you are in the public's eye, it's much more easier for those type of invitations to come up. And so personally, I'm just grateful that we were there, even if it's 1 minute. What minute? Give me 1 minute. I only want 1 minute to tell the gospel and to state why something is wrong or why something is on the other ones. So don't worry, I'll give you guys a full-on view of what you might have not heard, which might have gotten cut because, hey, it's a show, it's very much timed, and so I'll still do those breakdowns. But I still need to watch the episode so that I know what's there. Okay? So don't be vexed when you see me there and it's very short. It's because I'm not a panelist. I am a guest. And so it might say there, I think, does it say? I think it does say. And so I'm just a guest there for a very short time, and then it goes thingy. The thing that will be extremely benefit when you see the show playing out, you tag Amabishop there on Twitter or on Facebook. You tell them, put Ricky as a panelist. You must say there. You must comment. you must comment there so that they know. We want to hear these viewpoints, man. Yes. We are different. You know? We are all different. Me personally, you guys know, I don't compete with anyone. Okay? I don't compete in any platform that I go to. I have been on the heavy side of the research part of things. And so you might see a pastor that doesn't know the subjects as I might know them, or you might see someone who speaks on these subjects on a note that they know it at. But at the end of the day, the thing that's very important to remember here, thing that's very important to understand, to remember, as we are on this topic on the daily, some are just pastors, okay, that give that biblical perspective, and they kind of give a grounding for the subject matter. And so when the episode is airing, you guys must go there, remind Amabishop, Ricky must put Ricky as a panelist. Don't put him as a guest. You must comment there. That way, we will have a little bit more time to expound on any of the subjects as they come up when they do invite us, right? And so it's Ricky. And sometimes I do want to also mention when they were shooting the earlier episodes, when Michelle was there, rest in peace to Michelle. She was a producer that I was in communication with when the show was thinking. She passed away last. So she had sent me the topics that she was shooting or they were shooting and said, there's this. Which one do you think fits your particular thingy? You know, so I do think maybe we would have been on many other episodes. I don't know how many of those episodes they ended up shooting. But on these ones that they did have, we are on about 3. So, Siriki, just wanted to give you a heads up. Don't be vexing, ne? Don't vex. Don't vex. But remind them, they must put me as